The U.S. Navy has officially started developing a new guided missile destroyer class. The warship of this class, named DDG-X, will slowly replace the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruisers and older Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers. The U.S. Navy has established a new program office to oversee the development. The office will manage DDG-X's design, technical data package development, construction, testing, fleet introduction, and sustainment plans. The goal is to order the first ship in 2028 with an aim to have it into service by 2032. The ships will be the backbone of the U.S. Navy's fleet into the mid-21st century. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the U.S. Navy plans to dominate the waters with the introduction of a new destroyer class. Let's get into the details. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play online military-themed strategy game, Conflict of Nations, which is played by millions of players worldwide. We talk a lot about military power and tactical plans of different nations on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? Conflict of Nations is set in the late 20th and early 21st century, fielding present-day and highly modern battlefield technology. At the core of the game is an exciting real-time combat system placing players in control of an existing nation of this world and its army, pitting them against other gamers in a struggle for world domination. Units are moved across the map in real time, often taking hours to fulfill their assigned mission goals, allowing for a very deep level of strategic planning and integrated tactical execution. The game includes over 100 beautifully modeled modern weapon systems, such as nuclear ballistic submarines, terrifying weapons of mass destruction with lasting consequences on population and economy, beautiful isometric world map depicting over 100 existing countries, and much more. To ensure economic efficiency and technological edge over one's opponents, each nation must be carefully managed and developed. Researching new units while building the required infrastructure is the key to winning the game. Forming lasting alliances or short-lived coalitions is an essential part of the modern military environment. Hence, Conflict of Nations allows players to form cooperative plans and teams in an all-out effort to conquer set objectives through the combined force of arms. Conflict of Nations can be played in PC or mobile. So why wait? Register yourself using the link in the description below and get 13,000 gold reward along with 1 month Security Council membership. The U.S. Navy operates 22 Cold War-era Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruisers and 69 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. The U.S. Navy acquired the Ticonderoga-class vessels between 1980 and 1991, and these were supposed to be replaced by now, but a lack of funding for warships because of focus on land wars meant that these were not replaced. The Arleigh Burke class has been in continuous production since 1988, upgraded with new technologies. Ticonderoga-class cruisers are essential for carrier defense, as with their 122 silos, they can repel saturation missile attacks against aircraft carriers and their battle groups. The Arleigh Burke-class destroyers have 90 to 96 missile silos configured to hunt submarines, conduct attacks against land targets with cruise missiles, and take on rivals' surface combatants. Since DDG-X will replace the two platforms almost entirely, it has big shoes to fill. There are 5 aspects that will make DDG-X a formidable platform. Let's check them one by one. Stealthy design is mostly attributed to warplanes, but Zumwalt-class brought the stealth to a major warship. This learning will be implemented in DDG-X. The warships of this class will have significantly reduced radar cross-section. DDG-X will most likely have all-electric propulsion. The platform's next-generation integrated power system will apply lessons the Navy has gleaned from the Ford-class carrier, Zumwalt-class destroyer, and Columbia-class submarine programs, according to a NAVSEA official. The electric propulsion system has many advantages. The system eliminates the need for the drive shaft and many other heavyweight components. This not only enables easier maintenance, but also reduces the acoustic signature of the warship, making it harder to detect by sonars. This makes the ship harder to detect and target. The Mark 41 vertical launch system silos in Ticonderoga-class and Arleigh Burke-class destroyers can accommodate a lot of different kinds of weapons. These can be configured with the combination of several types of weapons like SM-6 for anti-air warfare and anti-ship role, Tomahawk for land attack, VL ASROC anti-submarine operations, ESSM for the anti-missile role. The DDG-X will have large silos capable of carrying current weapons package as well as the U.S. Navy's new hypersonic missiles. Since the Ticonderoga class, with its 122 silos, will be decommissioned, it's likely that DDG-X will have more than 100 of these silos. Hypersonic missiles have the speed of ballistic missile and maneuverability of cruise missile, and are almost invulnerable to the current air defense system. The integrated all-electric power system will provide legroom for laser weapons. Lasers have some very important advantages. The speed of light enables them to hit their targets almost instantaneously. Laser weapons also don't need to carry ammunition like traditional systems, and hence they'll be able to take out a much larger number of threats, constrained only by the power supply limit of the platform. This is pretty significant since the warship will not run out of ammunition when encountering a large number of incoming threats. Carrie Filling, who leads NAVSEA's Surface Ship Design and Systems Engineering Directorate, said at a conference earlier this year that DDG-X will feature range and miserly fuel consumption. So we're looking at various plans that optimize that, because what we're trying to optimize is time on station. We want that ship to be able to stay forward, stay on station, and be able to deliver ordnance on target. That's one of the things right now that limits us on DDGs. They don't have the legs of the previous cruisers. So we're heavily focused on that and making sure that the ship has the ability to stay on station. DDG-X will use extensive automation. For example, the vessels of this class will likely have an automated cargo handling system. The automation reduces the crew complement that's required to run the ship and increases efficiency. This will reduce operational costs and enable accommodation for more goods and weapons in the warship. DDG-X will thereby punch much above its weight.